Live First Alert Doppler Storm Center. Weather with Shelbi Schauble.
Hello everyone, happy Thursday. We are close to the end of our week and the fog is definitely out there. It's a bit more patchy this morning. It was a bit more dense, so we've seen it slightly start to diminish, but it'll still affect your commute this morning, so really be mindful of that. We also do have some drizzle and light rain that will be pushing into the region, already has from the overnight, but we'll see ebbs and flows of that. So be prepared also for some wet road activity, but the breezes today are going to also increase this afternoon. Our West Home Furnishings Tower Cam has views across the city of Joplin of nothing, and we're just looking at the fog out there. So just be aware of that. If anything is a warning, I feel like this is the best visual reference to give you guys as far as how foggy it is out there. But our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler has temperatures in the 40s. These are those dense fog advisories that will go into effect or have gone into effect, and those will push more so to the north of us and south, northwest, I should say. They are going to be under those dense fog advisories till about 9 a.m. That could also push further into the morning, but we'll be keeping an eye on that. The whole region, though, for the most part, except for areas right beside or to the west of Springfield, we're under dense fog advisory. So that fog is still going to impact you this morning. As look at all of this activity. I mean, you guys, very dense, very impactful. It's coming right together like that. So just really be prepared for your visibility this morning to be affected. But as we shift into our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler for our radar, currently we have a low pressure system this morning that will be over the area. It'll bring things to be a bit more overcast. We will have some light rain that will be pushing throughout the day today. Some surface high pressure will start to build in as we get closer to our evening, and it'll shift far off to the east. But we should see things really just be mild the next couple of days, really just looking at temperatures to be in the 40s. But the winds will be coming through, bringing us some nice breezy activity. By the time we get to Saturday, a low pressure system will also be coming through, and we will have a cold front that'll be over the region that'll bring temperatures down once we get to Sunday. Before our temperatures today, Joplin 52 degrees, Veneta 46. We are kind of mild out there, a bit warm. We will see those temperatures closer to average today and tomorrow in the 40s before we cool down tonight for lows in the 30s. So getting close to the seasonal temperatures we're used to seeing for this time of year. Will be closer to that tomorrow as well. We'll be back again in the 40s and 50s, but the next couple of days do have temperatures kind of starting to drop off after we hit Saturday. So Saturday will be in the 60s, about 66 degrees, and then by the time we get to Sunday, we'll be back along that average or below that as we prepare for some future snow chances. Now, right now, it's looking likely to be Monday. We'll see some mixed rain, so that'll be rain, sleet, snow possibly, but then Tuesday and Wednesday are looking to be more closer to snow chances. So we'll be keeping an eye out for that. Definitely be prepared next week for things, if anything, to cool down, along with some wintry weather to come through. But things are remaining dry. We'll have an updated look at our drought monitor this afternoon, and the rain chances are prominent this week. We'll hopefully see a bit more of that, but it's right now just looking to be a bit more light through the next couple of days. But for today's high, will be 52 degrees. Look at your KSN forecast from your local weather authority. We do have, about a 30% chance of drizzle to come through in ebbs and flows, as I mentioned. That will continue into tonight. We will also have breezes push through, gusts up to 21 miles an hour. And the next couple of days do show breezy conditions, but we are preparing for next week's possible snow chances. It's looking a bit more than possible, though.
We're beyond, though. So you're saying there's a chance.
Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. We have made it close to the end of our week, and this is what we're seeing outside from our West Home Furnishings Tower Cam. A lot of fog, so just be mindful of that on your commute, whether you're headed off to work or sending the kids off to school. We cannot see anything on our camera, so I know it'll be tough out there on the roads. We did have dense fog advisories that are starting to continue to expire across the region. All of this was full of it earlier. Now we're looking more so at areas to the south, and it's about to expire right there to the northwest of us. But overall, we're looking to be in the mild temperatures this morning, 40s and upper 30s. Freeman Health First Alert Doppler does show that Some scattered shower activity will also be pushing through. It ebbs and flows coming through as drizzle and light rain. But I'll have more details coming up later with my full forecast. Now over to you, Tiffany. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we did have dense fog advisories last night that pushed over into early this morning. Now we're looking at more patchy fog out there, but as Tiffany mentioned, drizzle is coming through, so be prepared for wet roads. All more coming up next. Here's a look at the almanac. Thursday, we are almost at the end of our week and the fog is prominent out there right now. We did see dense fog advisories last night that pushed into this morning, and now it's a bit more of patchy fog out there, but it still will affect your visibility when you're driving, so just be mindful of that. Also wet roads, as we do have drizzle coming through and ebbs and flows, also some light rain. But as we get into our evening, we will see breezes start to pick up. But here's a view from our West Home Furnishings tower cam. Nice views across the I'm so used to saying nice views across the city of Joplin, you guys, but we cannot see too much activity out there, and that is just due to the fact that it's so foggy, as I mentioned. So just be mindful of that, whether you're taking the kids off to school or headed off to work. But these are the expired, or these are the dense fog advisories, and then up here it's starting to expire. But our Freeman Health First Alert Doppler has temperatures in the low 40s, some upper 30s, and this is a deeper look to all this activity with the fog. Look at this. All of this orangish yellow right here, yeah, that's fog. Very dense, still building in. It'll push through, but still, even if you're not under an advisory, it'll still be quite patchy out there. So I just really want to make sure you guys are aware so you can be as safe as possible on the roads this morning. But low pressure will be coming through. We'll see that carry on to the south of us. High pressure will be building in the closer we get to tonight, and that'll shift far off to the northeast of us. Some scattered shower activity will remain throughout today and possibly tomorrow in the form of more so drizzle and light rain, but the more impactful weather is expected for next week, as we do have the possibility right now for some snow chances next week. The closer we get to tomorrow and just our weekend, I'll have more on that. But for our highs today, Joplin 52 degrees, Coffeyville 48. So a bit of a mild day out there, still close to that average, but a little bit above it, and we'll cool down tonight for lows in the 30s. Look at that. Branson and Bentonville, some 40s, but as a whole, I'd say we're getting closer to the seasonable temperatures that we're used to feeling at night, at least, and we'll pick up tomorrow similarly today into the 40s and 50s. But this is what the next couple of days are going to bring us. So Saturday, we're picking up seasonably warm. It'll be quite breezy on Saturday, so it'll make it feel not as warm as 66 degrees, a bit more so like the 50s, maybe even upper 40s, but we'll see a significant drop off once we get to Sunday. Look at that, and that's due to a cold front that will be coming through on Saturday. It will bring those temperatures down, consistently down, as we again prepare for that snow activity more so on Tuesday and Wednesday. On Monday, we have the chance for mixed rain, so that's going to come through as rain, sleet, freezing rain, and possibly snow. But our temperature outlook does again show that drop off coming through, and we'll have an updated look at our drought monitor this afternoon, and the rain chances have been coming through, so hopefully we'll see some of that progress today. Now here's a look at your KSN forecast from your local weather authority. The high is going to be 52 degrees. Be again prepared for the patchy fog this morning, and drizzle breezes will be coming through this afternoon and this evening, but we'll have temperatures be, I'd say, more so in alignment with that average the closer we get to next week. We're still on the warmer side of things over the next couple of days.
Yeah, definitely so. Just be aware, and like Shelby said, allow yourself